So I guess I'm going to tell you my story about my adventure at the Zion National Park in Utah. Um, I Tirza called me and said that they were taking a trip, and of course, they were there for quite a while. But the closest one to me was a certain park where it was supposed to be kid friendly. And I wanted to meet them there, so I took Robbie with me, and we drove for several hours. Got up early in the morning and drove several hours there, and finally got there. And Troy came to the car and said, "Well, Mom, there's a little bit of a hill that you have to go up, but then after that, I think it's pretty good." So I said, "Oh, no problem." So he had made some sticks for me to walk with because we were going to be walking on rocks and in water and different places. I had to be sturdy. So anyway, we went up the path, and then we went in water and walked on rocks, and we were up on cliffs, and we were it was, in my opinion, not kid friendly. I about passed out a few times, and we went several hours. I don't know how. I think it took us 5 hours to get to this place where I wanted to watch the grandkids swim. So that was my whole reason to go with, and go there so I can sit down and relax and have a sandwich and watch the kids swim. So I just kept plugging along, and almost fell off a cliff every once in a while. And Troy and Robbie were pretty worried about me, so they were kind of sticking close to me. And every step I took, I thought, oh, I have to take the same step back again to get back to the car. So, about 5 hours, I'm thinking, oh, I don't know if it was 5 hours. I don't know. Troy and Tears would probably know, but it sure seemed like 5 hours. I think it was maybe 4 hours. And thinking I have to do this all the way back. And Robbie was trying to figure out if there was a way we could get a helicopter to fly in and get me out of there. Because he was afraid I wasn't going to make it back. So when we finally get close enough, we're starting to hear the water, and we're starting to hear the falls where they were going to be swimming. I was getting pretty excited, and so we had to go through kind of these shallows where it's a real narrow path, and there was water up to maybe our calves. And we were walking, and of course I was so hot. I was just sweating. It was just a hot mess. And so then when we get into the shallows, it's cool and cool water. And so I'm walking in the water, and when I get to the end, I'm starting to get the chills, and I'm feeling like I've got like pains in my stomach, and I'm thinking, oh, I got to get out of this cold water. And when we got to the end of the shallows and we could hear the waterfall, there was some narrow steps, about as large as maybe the width of my feet, and to go up these steps. And there was just no way. I had no energy to be able to go up those steps, and I knew I'd lose my balance and everything, and there was nobody to hang on to. So I decided not to go those steps. And so I said, well, you guys go, and I'm going to walk back and get into the sun because I've got to warm up. I'm getting pains in my stomach. And so I walked back, and I got into the sun, and I'm going, oh, I can relax, and I can relax. And so I lay down, and I'm thinking, oh, I could just go to sleep in the sun. I was just exhausted. And as soon as my body started to relax, I felt like I had to go. So I had to get up, took my sticks, and I thought, oh, well, there's could be people walking past me, and I had to find a place to hide. So I walked up another mountain by myself with these sticks to get away from the path so I could go to the bathroom. And so I sat on a log, and left a little pile there. I had the runs, of course, because my body wasn't used to all this energy. And so I'm thinking, I gotta hurry up, and I gotta get back down this mountain. And so here I am with these sticks ahead of me going back down the mountain, and I almost fell forward to roll and rolled down the mountain by myself, and thinking I'm gonna break every bone of my body. And okay, honey. And so I think, oh, I got to get back down this mountain. So I go down the mountain again, and I lay down. I thought, I made it, I made it, I made it. And I started my body relaxing. And then I said, oh no, I've got to go again. Oh, I take my sticks and plow back up that mountain, and to get up there again, and in hopes that I'm going to make it in time. I had no change of clothes, of course, and hot and sweaty, and so I find the same log. And I thought, oh my gosh, I have to go again. So I can't go in the same spot because there's flies on it. so, so I moved over down the log. And just the runs again. And I tried to hurry up because people still could see me if they came down that path. I was up quite a ways, but if they looked to the right, they would see me. So I rushed. And so I go, and luckily Robbie had given me the baby wipes. Thank God he had done that right before I went by myself. So I had them. So I take my sticks, go back down the mountain with my sticks ahead of me so I wouldn't fall first. And then I go back down and I lay down and I go, oh, I gotta rest. And I'm saying, I'm sure the kids are gonna come pretty soon. I gotta rest. I have about a 4-hour walk back, no, climb back or whatever I'm gonna say. And my body started to go again. I had to go up the mountain again. The third time. And so I had to go through the whole process again. And then when I got back down, I lay down and I go, okay, this time I know I'm done and I am going to rest. Well, then I hear all the kids' noises and everybody talking, and through the shallows I'm going, oh, they're coming. They're coming. I didn't get to rest at all. And in fact, I was even way more tired going up that mountain 3 times. So I thought, okay. So they come in, Mom, and Tirza says, well, Mom, did you get a rest? And I said, no, not really. I had to go up the mountain 3 times to go to the bathroom. And she goes, oh dear. She says, oh, we have to go, Mom, because if we don't get going, we're not going to get back by dark and we won't be able to find our way back. I said, okay. So I get up, start going back. And Tirza was with me because she knew that I was having problems, and so we were walking back, and we're going through the water and on rocks and going on cliffs and and then I said, Tirza, I have to go again. So I went up another hill and went again. And Tirza stayed down and she says, are you okay, Mom? I said, yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. We get back and I'm just exhausted. And I went through all that to try to watch my grandkids swim in the waterfalls and in the water, and I didn't even get to see it. So that is my story. Bye.